Before we give you the winners of this festival edition, I want to share a few words, because many times I get asked about MiraBan, why I founded it, and what it means to us. So first of all, thank you, Breno, for all the kindness and the love, and for the lovely introduction, and for covering for Michael. I gave you all the institutional thank yous, so now I can kind of rock and roll and improvise, right? I can keep it more loose. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I just want to say what an amazing edition. I think I rarely say it out loud, but I'm so proud of it, and I have had such an incredible team, probably the best of all the years we have been running MiraBan, and that's been, since 2018, so quite a long journey. Both on-site and off-site, we had a stunning team, and you guys made this truly the best ever. Thank you for all your warm-hearted and special support. Not to mention, we survived the DCP testing this year, right, Elise and William? Half of the people don't know what we're talking about, but DCP is just the digital cinema package that allows you to watch all the films you've been watching. So that's a difficult job. And since I'm doing some thank yous, also thank you to DCP Works, our DCP provider for this festival edition, who took care of the first delivery of all the DCPs from the United States here to Ealing Picture House. Every year, I think about I have to write a speech, right? A festival speech. And you have to imagine that in prep festival mode, working full-time on an indie post-production and on a high-profile TV drama remotely, it gets quite packed. So finding the time to write a speech isn't exactly my favorite task. And I could cheat by using you-know-what, the one who shall not be named, the new Voldemort, let's call it that way. But no, I decided not to use absolutely anything that is not human for a speech that is about people who put their humanity into their stories. Woo! Woo! I want to take the opportunity to remind the audience and myself of what MiraBan stands for. Many people ask me about the logo and the meaning of the word MiraBan. So MiraBan is a compound word. Mira, from Latin, to look at, but also to admire. Ban stands for competition in medieval language, but also ban in modern languages, those who are banned, the outcasts, right? So we look for the outcasts, for those who are under the spotlight. And if you look at the logo, there is an M, and then there is a B that cross over a chess, queen chess symbol, and that forms like an A. And if you know a little bit about Shakespeare, M-A-B, the Queen Mab, the Queen of Dreams. So we look for the outcasts who make us dream. That's what is MiraBan about. Wow. And the people, thank you. Wow. Diversity has long been considered a threat. And the people we celebrate today, whether for race, gender, physical disabilities, were once, and in some places still are, seen as threats. But diversity doesn't mean assuming that anyone is better than someone else. Otherwise, those who were once the banned and the outcast might become the narcissistic threats of tomorrow or today. Anyone who assumes superiority based on heritage, personal traits, religion, ethnicity, and any other physical condition or skills risks to fall into that trap. So how do we protect ourselves from the individualistic pulls of our society, and more specifically our industry, which often acts more as a podium rather than a team? I founded MiraBan to celebrate the community, to take the time to learn about my peers and my colleagues instead of watching yet another blockbuster remake for inspiration. I want to know you and for you to know me and my team. Being part of a community, to me, means being devoted to give time back, which is the most important currency we have, time. And we have to spend it wisely. This year, like the past 7 years, we run weekly live streams, 3 times a week for a month, leading up to the festival, to celebrate our finalists and remind them that behind every application form, there are people who care. I shape this festival every year with the knowledge that we can and we must do better. But most of all, I learn from what others do that I wouldn't want done to myself as a filmmaker, like being crammed into a line with 10 other short film directors without getting a proper chance to speak about my own work, which happens a lot at other festivals. And I feel that's something that shouldn't happen, because this is your time to have your moment and really talk about your stories. Every finalist traveled from near or far, and they deserve their moment to speak with us, knowing that we broke the ice during our live streams and that a bond already exists between us. I want to auspicate this year to be a better one for everyone. We all know we've been struggling. I myself have faced challenges, and this year more than others has taught me, through the loss of friends and relatives, how much I must give to myself as a person. We live in a world which is the most connected of all, and yet we are so far from one another, out of touch, as if the pandemic had never truly ended. We need to find a way to speak with one another again, with enthusiasm again, and be curious about the strangers sitting next to us. Let's keep our minds and hearts open for one another. Thank you again for being here and for sharing your stories with me and with all of us.